It's a beautiful day here in the Florida Keys, and today I'm craving crab cakes. So we're gonna go out and catch a couple of these giant channel crabs and turn them into crab cakes, so come with me. Channel crabs are nocturnal, so typically throughout the day you'll end up finding them hiding in a rock hole or underneath a rock ledge, or in this case, around a bunch of sea sponges. Today I ended up finding both of these on the bay side in between the sea sponges. And because they're a slow-moving crab, luckily they can't pinch you very quick. I'm back at the dock, and check these things out, guys. These are huge. But now that we have these, it's time to head to the kitchen. I just started by filling a pot with water, and we're gonna let that come to a boil. Now that the water's at a boil, we're just gonna go ahead and add our crabs in for the next 6 to 7 minutes. Now that's been about 6.5 minutes, I'm just gonna remove the crabs from the boiling water and place them straight into an ice bath. And we actually put them in the ice bath to stop the cooking process. By par cooking them, it'll be easy to remove them from the shell, and by not fully cooking them, they won't overcook when we make the crab cakes. Now it's time for the most tedious part, removing the meat from the shell. First, I start by removing the claws. There's a surprising amount of meat in each claw. Next, I crack open the legs. It might not seem like much, but after doing this for all the legs, it actually adds up. After removing the meat from all the legs and the claws, it's time to work on the body of the crab. I just press firmly like this, and then eventually the crab just starts to separate, and you can pull the top shell apart from the bottom shell. Same thing here, I just remove all the meat from the body of the crab. Once I was done removing all the meat from the shell, we're left with about a pound of crab meat. We can finally start to make our crab cakes. We're gonna start by adding 2 eggs, roughly 2.5 tablespoons of mayonnaise, roughly 1.5 teaspoons of Dijon mustard, and then 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, 1 teaspoon of Old Bay seasoning, a pinch of salt, 1/4 of a cup of celery, and 2 tablespoons of parsley. And then go ahead and give it a good mix. Once it's all nicely mixed, just go ahead and add in the crab meat and 1/2 cup of panko breadcrumbs. Just gently fold it all together. Once it looks something like this, we're ready to form it into crab cakes. I just scoop them out and then place them onto a baking sheet covered with tinfoil. Now we're gonna let these sit in the fridge for 1 hour so that they don't fall apart when we go to fry them. Now that it's been an hour, it's time to start frying our crab cakes. I just went ahead and dropped in our crab cakes. We're just gonna let them cook until they're a nice golden brown color, which will be about 3 to 5 minutes. For a nice golden brown color, I removed them from the oil and added them to a plate lined with some paper towel to catch the excess oil. I just topped them with some green onion and added a side of tartar sauce. And there we have it, fresh crab cakes. But now it's time to see how they taste. Well, it looks really good. I just gave it a little dip in the tartar sauce. Now it's time to try it. Oh my gosh, that is incredible. Exactly what I was craving. So if you have channel crabs near you, definitely give this a try. And get outside and see what you can find.